The same with the doctors. So basically this should be changed to something like this, where the machine, before even going to the hospital, the machine itself can analyze it and then give an informed decision to the doctor. And then the doctor, based on that decision, takes a more refined decision. So these are some of the things, and that will help the system itself. Now another is chatbot. Why do I need to reach the hospital and get, or anywhere, means in any service sector, why do I need to reach the service place? For example, when I came to the hotel yesterday, I had to reach the hotel, stand at the service desk, and talk to him or her that I am so and so and all those. I could have done while in my flight, because flights nowadays have Wi-Fi. If there was a chatbot of the hotel, I could have done that. Before I would have come even, they would have known that I am already there. I don't need to talk much. I go to my room. No, because sometimes you don't like feeling like talking even. Yeah. I don't know whether, means for example, for me, sometimes I don't feel like talking even. So now it is same with other aspects also. Yeah. Now, this is another aspect, very important aspect. That is, basically any government spends around about 2/3 of its money that is allotted for the health sector on chronic medication. Now, chronic medication is possible to be detected prior to happening, and it can be managed through the use of algorithms. How your health is, because you don't get ill suddenly. Every time there are things that crop up and gives you a signal. So this is possible. So this budget can be, to a certain extent, be lowered, and less spending can be done, and more spending can be done on other important things. So this is another aspect of the health. Now the intelligent water transport, nowadays people are already doing lots of sensors. They are doing predictive maintenance on the water system. That is when the pipes will get clogged, because when the pipes will burst, if it is not stolen, because it is very difficult to say when it will be stolen. Maybe there can be algorithms. No, again there can be algorithms, because the behavior of stealing is again algorithm based. I know that CSIR is doing has done quite a successful project on detecting the pattern of stealing, because there was see, please understand, because what they have done, and it is very beautiful they have done. They have seen, they were studying the Facebook posts, and generally when you get mugged or something, then it comes on the, people give it nowadays on Facebook. So what they have done, they have taken a huge amount of past data and sees that how the pattern is moving. Because see, for example, it is not possible that a thief today will steal in Pretoria and tomorrow will come and steal in Johannesburg, because that is not his area. So there is a pattern and the area. So that, based on that, how do you allot your resources, police or whatever it is. So I know that CSIR is doing a project on that. Now transport 4.0, the transport is also, there is a huge thing happening in the transport sector, because the data in the transport sector is very, very important. Because now, 10 years back also, we didn't have the Google giving that which road is blocked, which road is not blocked, which road is having high traffic, which road is not having high traffic. And most of you will understand that the difference between the algorithms, because I don't know if you are using another app which is called Waze. I find Waze to be much better than Google. So that means there is a difference, isn't it? So where does the difference come from? So that is where we need to understand the data and how to, because data everyone is having, but how to process the data so that you can become, if you feel that Waze is better, you can become Waze than Google Maps. Because Waze is built on Google Maps itself. So these are some of the areas. So now comes to job, that is, will there be a job loss? Most probably there will be. Because if we believe on data, then there will be job loss. Because there was job loss in industry 1, industry 2, industry 3. So there will be job loss. There is no doubt about, means I won't say no doubt about it, but if we believe in data and if you do a machine learning algorithm on it, then there should be a job loss. Now, what does job loss mean? Now see, this is what welding was. This is what welding is. This is what welding will be. So is welding gone? Welding is not gone. The pattern of the job has changed. It has become more human. You don't need to wear some 70-kilo uniform to do a welding. You are in a remote place. You can do it with more precision, in a more human environment. So this is what is it to look like. Now capacity building, again this is an important thing, because I was asked to give 3 suggestions that what should be done. So capacity building, steam engine came in late 1800s, isn't it? Late 1700. Now with the steam engine came a new sector. This sector was not there. Internet came in 1980s. With that came in a new sector, IT sector, with technicians, computer programmers. During the steam engine time, we could not think about computer programmers or network engineers, isn't it? So there will be new sectors coming in. So the new sectors that are coming in, this is not a holistic view, but this is something from an electrical engineer's perspective. Cloud engineers, cloud architects, information analysts. So these are some of the things that are likely to come in. But if this comes in, so what do we do? Is it that we talk? Talking is very important, because it is important, but at the same time we need to do also. So we have an huge initiative. We started, and we are very excited about it. We started it on 25th of August. Now let me give you an idea what we did. We made an open advertisement to inside user staff and outside also, that please come, we will teach you machine learning algorithms and the different technologies of 4th industrial revolution. It is free of cost to the students, means to the participants, and you may be from any background. So that was what we told, because we felt, we had a small team, we felt that if we understand that thing, then we should be able to make the layperson also understand. If we are not able to make the layperson understand, that means we don't understand the thing. That is what our philosophy was. And from there we got 170 applications. We could accommodate 100. And we started doing that. And we have already now, completed things like the naive base. We are using the open source Python. We have completed k-means, we have completed regression, multi-regression, and these people are those who are not from mathematics background, to whom we had to explain what a summation means. But they did understand. And they were able, now they are able to suggest you using naive base, they can use the algorithm on Python, and they can cluster. And do clustering techniques. They are using k-means in Python. So this is a small initiative. We are trying to make this initiative bigger. We are also in talks with, not in advanced talks with CSIR. We are coming up with an online course for general public. So these are some of the things. Now, one of the way forward, there needs to be a national dialogue between the different stakeholders. This is very, very important, because if we in this room go on talking about 4th industrial revolution, and if the labor is not interested in it, we cannot implement it. It is not only the academia which is supposed to take part, the industry needs to take part. So there is a big nexus, and all should come together. And in doing this, recently we launched a national dialogue seminar with UJ Weights and Telcom. The Indaba will be held on the week of 28th of October. So we have recently launched it, I think, a week back. Then we need to have a policy to integrate industry, because most of the countries are now having. UK is having, I know India is having, how to integrate the artificial intelligence. Some say artificial intelligence, some say industry 4.0, some say data revolution, but all are saying the same thing, how to integrate it. So a policy. I think yesterday also when the president was talking at the ITU in Durban, he told the same thing, that about the policy, and they are working on developing a policy of the integration. And another is we need to have projects, programs and partnerships between all the entities. So before ending, this is a beautiful saying, that people who change after the change will survive, people who change with the change will succeed, and people who will cause the change will lead. So it is up to us that whether, at any cost, we will have to change. Whether we change with the change, or whether we change after the change, or whether we be a part of the change and cause a little bit of change. So in Industry 4.0, it is up to us to decide, all of us to decide whether which part we will be, whether we will lead or succeed or survive. So thank you.